So hello guys, welcome to episode 26 of our FM24 Manager's Journey. Now, we said we were going to change up the style. This is the first of those styles. You're going to get to see the whole second half of this season, and we're going to kick off by showing you what's happened in January. You just seen us earn a replay with Sunderland in the FA Cup. Let's see how that went. Now, it started off so well in at the 23rd minute because we did get a penalty, and it was Andre Brooks to step up, getting the goal. Great start for us at Glanford Park, and then we were in absolute heaven because Derry down the left-hand side looks across the ball in, and there was Brennan at the back stick making it 2-0. We were beginning to dream of the next round, but then Sunderland started to show their class. And it were a lovely ball inside our fullback. Ball down the right-hand side, crossing in for Job Bellingham. But Sunderland was suddenly back in it. We tried to defend a little bit, possibly more than we should have. And then this mistake from Waldron, my word, giving the ball to Sanchez. He struck past Campbell. It did go to extra time. We had a couple of little chances in this game. But my word, Sunderland just have that little bit of extra quality. And we saw it here. Rig into Karabek. And we weren't going to save that one. Campbell, no chance. It did mean that we were out of the FA Cup, but 3-2 against the Championship side, that wasn't a bad performance at all. And after that heartening effort in the FA Cup, we did go away to Stockport County. We're fourth in the league, and with the pick of the goals, Louis Marsh helped us on our way to a 3-3 draw against Stockport County. They did get a penalty to equalise. We did so well. And despite being outplayed on the XG, we did manage to get the point. And that shaped us up lovely for the rest of January because we then kept back-to-back clean sheets in the league against Doncaster, Forest Green and Walsall, meaning at the end of January, we've had no new signings or incomings or outgoings, but we are top of League 2, 7 points clear. Let's see how February went. We kicked off February with a very convincing win against Fylde. Michael Smith back on the score sheet before Adam Berry crossed towards Archie Chaplin, who took a touch on the edge of the box and decided to strike it into the top right-hand corner. Senior centre after that, you absolutely love to see it, kicking off the month in style. However, it did wane from there, and it must be said, the Morecambe game being one of the most disappointing results. We had 13 shots, 1 on target, and just a 1.65 XG, not managing to get a goal. Michael Smith struggling for form, and that meant league table-wise, we were still top after 37 games, but our lead had been cut to just 4 points, and we were now only 6 points clear of 4th place Chesterfield. And next up, Bradford City. Now, March kicked off with a very damaging defeat at Valley Parade. If we just have a look at this, my word, this was the goal we conceded. Yes, it was a lucky deflection, but if we go and see the match stats, my word, just have a look at this. We should have got absolutely hammered on the day. Fortunately, we followed that up with a 1-0 win against Tranmere to steady the ship, and then we played one of the craziest games against Newport County, one of the worst goalkeeping performances I think you'll ever see. Will Evans scored that goal early doors. Then just have a look at these goals. Tatonda firstly down the left-hand side, crosses in. The keeper drops it, it falls to Moylan, gifts us a goal. Ladies and gents, it gets a little bit worse than that. Just have a quick look at O'Dunn's here. Gives the ball straight to Adikoya. Adikoya does take his time, puts it away. We did go on to win that game 4-1. Now, after that goalkeeping performance, I had to check out who Odunze actually was. And to be fair, his stats look pretty decent. He's 24-year-old American goalkeeper. He's one that I would actually look at bringing in. But after that performance, I'm not quite sure that I could ever have him in my net. And then after that, a couple more draws followed, and then we played Gillingham. This felt like a huge game, and it was Gillingham who broke the deadlock early through Jeffries. 1-0 down. We were starting to get a little bit panicky. We absolutely gave them such a rocket at half-time. We came straight back out on 46 minutes, and it was Robson getting the goal to equalise. And then we go 2-1 up. It's Smith who nods it down. Andre Brooks gets the goal, bottom left-hand corner. We thought that was job done, but then Gillingham, 90th minute, do get a chance to put the ball into the box. They score, and Clayton, it's 2-2. We think we've thrown it away, and then 94th minute, Berry crosses in. It comes down to Smith on the edge of the box. Then Adikoya, and he curls it into the top right-hand corner. I was jumping round in the dugout. What a finish to the game that was. It did lead us to winning 3-2, and as you can see, that was the whole of March. We started with that disappointing defeat, steadied the ship a bit, and we went 5 games unbeaten, meaning that going into the last 3 games of the season in April, we are top of the league. We are 2 points clear of Bradford, but crucially 4 points clear of Chesterfield. Look at those teams there, because we have got Chesterfield, Exeter and Swindon to play, all of which are coming up now. And so the first game of the 3, we drew 0-0 with Chesterfield. It must be said we were the better side on the day. We are now 4 points clear of Chesterfield with 2 games to go, and crucially, still 2 points in front of Scunthorpe. Now, guys, it's got to be said, we are doing this the hard way, and this was the worst first half performance I think I've ever seen. As you can see, Exeter go 1-0 up, then they go 2-0 up for a penalty, and then this happens. This is all before half-time, and I didn't know where to look. Honestly, look at this. We're 3-0 down at half-time. We changed it to a 4-3-3. We give them the biggest rocket ever, and then this happened. It falls to Andre Brooks, edge of the box, takes a touch, crosses it in, and Michael Smith gets his first goal for God knows how long. The comeback is on. Kingsley Wellings over the top to Bardell down the right-hand side. It then gets put in towards Robson. He puts it across. Smith's there. It's 3-2. It's 88 minutes on the clock. And then this happens. Bardell cross long in towards Smith. He takes a touch. Smith puts it across, and Moylan is there. We equalise in the 88th minute. And that meant that, I mean, you can see there, Michael Smith. It was a crazy, crazy game. I was so upset at half-time, and it all meant that this happened because we have been promoted to Sky Bet League One with a game to spare. Chesterfield only drew with Stockport, and now we have got the chance to go at home at Glanford Park, Swindon at home. They're in the playoffs guaranteed. We are promoted guaranteed, but could we win the title? Let's have a look. And so the team for this final game, Dewhurst is in goal. It's Bardell, McClellan, Kingsley Wellens and Satonda, Wadham, Berry and Robson. It must be said Louis Marsh hasn't had a good game for the last 10 games. Moylan, McKamer and Smith. That's your starting 11. This is the last game of Michael Smith's career. Hopefully he'll finish it with a trophy. And the first goal comes on 7 minutes. We get the goal. It's crossed in well, and Kingsley Wellens, right place, right time, sends us 1-0 up. And on 33 minutes, we do have a penalty. And of course, it's going to be Michael Smith on his final game in professional football to step up from the spot. Can Michael Smith make it 2-0? He certainly can. Scunthorpe 2, Swindon 0. And the titles, the title party, the promotion party had started. But we wanted that title today. It's a lovely penalty. Michael Smith 2-0. And on 36 minutes, goal of the season contender. My word, Robson takes a touch, plays it into Moylan, and he hits it first time. Bottom left-hand corner, past the keeper. We are cruising here at Glanford Park. But on 61 minutes, Swindon have got a goal just to make it a little bit more uncomfortable for us at this moment in time. It were a lovely bit of play from them, to be fair. McEachran into Kamara, took a touch down the left-hand side and crossed the day. Managed to get away from, I believe that's Kingsley Wellens. It's 3-1. Could we? I mean, surely we couldn't give this up, but we do have a free kick straight away. Adam Berry's going to cross it in. McClellan heads down, and there is Michael Smith. 27th goal of the season. What a way to round off. I mean, he's on a hat-trick on his final game in professional football. Could he get it? I certainly hope so. And we are going to see Connor Wickham coming on in a little while as well. And this is a nice moment because Connor Wickham, a man who has done so much for this football club, is coming on for the last 7 minutes. We are going to leave it until the 90th minutes. I was going to take off Michael Smith, but I'm not going to because he may even get his hat-trick here. Brooks whips it into the middle. There is Kingsley Wellens, and Grazike manages to claim it. And as we tick down to the final whistle, that is it. Sky Bet League 2 champions, Scunthorpe United. What a second half to the season that has been. My word, at times I didn't think we were going to manage to achieve that. Let me know what you think, of course, of this new style of video, but we are going to get a trophy lift here. And what a moment for Michael Smith on his last game in professional football to lift the trophy with Scunthorpe United. What a story. He scored so many goals. We're going to have a look at his profile after the game, but that is it. Scunthorpe United, champions of League 2. And so here we have it, the end of season review. What a season it has been. We've got the Sky Bet League 2 trophy there. Let's have a quick look first of all. Jack Moylan, we've had some great signings. Seb Reven, McKayma, Sam McClellan, Jesse Derry, Andre Brooks. Andre Brooks was apparently the huge key signing of the season. Kingsley Wellings, Louis Marsh. We've signed some really, really good players, which has obviously led to us getting promoted. We obviously did finish champions, promoted with Bradford and Stockport, and it was Chesterfield who managed to get up through the playoffs. Top goal scorer, Michael Smith, as per usual. Let's just have a little look at Michael Smith. His Scunthorpe record, I mean, there's some adding up to be doing there, but I reckon that's 59 goals in 82 games. That's quite something for Michael Smith. 5,580 was the average home attendance, only 60% full. But hopefully that'll go up as we go into the next season. English FA Cup, we got knocked out in the third round by Sunderland. The Carabao Cup knocked out by Leicester City. And the Bristol Street Motors, like anyone is bothered. Moments to remember, we beat Doncaster 6-0 away. We obviously got a nice draw in the FA Cup as well, away at Wigan, equalising, in the 89th minute. And goal of the season was McKayma, which I'm still unsure as to why they took that out. Finances wise, broadcast revenue was down, but sponsorship was up. Michael Smith was smelling all the shirts. Michael Smith was selling all the shirts. 80.6 thousand in merchandise sales. We sold just over 1,300 shirts. It, of course, was a 4-3-3 this year. Dewhurst, Bardell, Chaplin, McClellan, Tatonda, Brooks, Berry, Marsh, McKayma, Moylan, and Michael Smith. I can't get my teeth in today. Accolades, Adam Berrett, Player of the Season, Fans Player of the Season. He also got the Young Player of the Season as well. Signing of the Season, Jack Wadham, 6.9 rated, but did a crucial job. McKayma, goal of the season. Michael Smith got 27 goals, as we know. And most player of the match awards, Michael Smith as well. Record breaker, 19 clean sheets for Marcus Dewhurst. Scunthorpe, everything to the fantastic start to the season. I think we did stumble towards the end, and we once again have been promoted. We have been promoted from the National League North, the National League, and Sky Bet League 2. We are doing rather well, and ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to end it. I'm going to look at what we're going to do with this series going forward. Please let me know what you liked about this new style of video, whether it's something you prefer to see in the future. But for now, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra!